It's One Piece daisuke Motti.
Today's topic is this: the reason why Shanks has stolen the Gum Gum fruit. In chapter 1044 we got to know that Luffy's fruit is not Gum Gum fruit but Hitoito fruit model Nika. And in the latest chapter 1045 we've seen Luffy fighting against Kaido using new techniques. Today I want to talk about the Gum Gum fruit alias Nika fruit and its past when it got stolen by someone when former CP9 Who's Who was convoying it. Speaking of that, the first person we certainly think of is Shanks. The story of the very first chapter of One Piece took place 12 years ago. Shanks took the Gum Gum fruit from the enemy, but the little Luffy accidentally ate this fruit and became a rubber human. This scene was illustrated with a comical touch, but considering what's going on now, we can derive that the enemy Shanks took the Gum Gum fruit from was the ship of the world government. And Gum Gum fruit is not Gum Gum fruit, but a super rare fruit, Hitoito no Mi model Nika. As I said in the story, 12 years has been passed, but in real life, 25 years. Dropping this bomb after 25 years, that's obviously the biggest long pass ever and the craziest misleading we all fell for. But what we ask ourselves for now is, why did Shanks take the Gum Gum fruit from world government and what for? Did he know that it's in fact the Nika fruit? We actually should acclaim Oda for making us trust that the fruit Luffy ate to be the Gum Gum fruit and for keeping this huge secret for himself for so long, and now the whole world is shaking. Since I made this channel to talk with you, to discuss with you about One Piece, please subscribe to my channel and write down your comments and thoughts so we can make our own online banking. Okay, let's get to the core of today's theory.
It's One Piece daisuke Motti. Next.
I told you earlier that it was the ship of world government Shanks and his crew took the Gum Gum fruit from. But in fact, there's still another possibility left that could overthrow the whole picture. The first and common scenario is that Shanks attacked the world government and took the Gum Gum fruit from them. But when Who's Who was telling about that story, he never said taking by red hair or something like that. That means there's also the possibility that someone else attacked the ship of world government and then got attacked by Shanks. If so, that would overthrow the reality indeed. Being a current Yonko but still able to talk to Gorosei and being acknowledged by Sengoku, there's a theory that there are two Shanks or that he's got a twin bro, but you might be familiar. Anyway, is he good or is he evil, or does he have a twin? There's still several options left and there are still plenty of other theories, but I personally think that Shanks is born a special decent and even though being in a complicated position, he has inherited Roger's will and guiding Luffy, so he's a good person. And this is what I think what really happened 12 years ago. Shanks, who used to be Roger's crew, is still aiming to overthrow the world, which was the earnest wish of his captain, who woefully got executed. Knowing that the Nika fruit is the key to make his desire come true, knowing it's gonna be dangerous, he attacked the ship of world government that was convoyed by Who's Who. But here, two questions arise. First one is, why the heck is Shanks, who stole the legendary Nika fruit, able to meet Gorosei? I see two possibilities. Either he attacked and stole the fruit without getting busted by taking certain measures, or even if he stole the Nika fruit, there's even a bigger secret about Shanks that makes Gorosei overlook what he did. These could be the options, but obviously we are not in the position to be sure about this yet. And the another question is, why didn't Shanks eat the Nika fruit himself? To this question, either there was a particular reason why he couldn't eat it, or Shanks already had somebody in mind he wanted that person to eat it. There are several options, but anyway, the Nika fruit that is mandatory to overthrow the world was eaten by little Luffy. The reaction of Shanks and his crew when they found it out, knowing what kind of fate the eater is gonna bear, knowing he'll become the target of world government, make them overreacting reasonable. This all happened 12 years ago. In fact, there's another crucial scene from 12 years ago. This one. When Shanks met the co-captain of Roger's pirate, Silver's Rayleigh. Rayleigh-san, I was really startled. In East Blue I met a kid who said those same words as Captain Roger. It's not clear whether Shanks has spoken out on Nika fruit at this time, but looking at his facial expression, considering his words, I feel like Shanks being confident that it's gonna be fine as long as it's Luffy who ate the legendary fruit, being incriminated in this inexorable fate. At the climax of the War of Marineford, thanks to the few seconds of courage that Kobe has created putting his life on the line, a huge difference in the world's face was made. The meaning of his words, after all, was that overthrowing the world, which Roger couldn't achieve, will be realized by Luffy, who got the ability of the Sun God Nika. That would make sense. This is what I think the real story was after getting to know the real truth about Gum Gum fruit. Of course, there are still a lot of uncertainties, so we cannot be 100% sure about it, but at least there's neither any fact that seems to be impossible nor further discrepancy in this theory. But we are used to One Piece and Oda, who surprises us every time. Therefore, I don't want to stick to this version but think of further possibilities in future. So subscribe to my channel for more videos and let me hear what you think in the comments.